Well,
Talkative, aren't they? They got something to say.
okay, have you ever had, you know, you need to get the chicken house winterized because, you know, you've got it all opened up for summertime, and instead of putting plastic up and then have to rip it all down, you got all those staples, how about a different idea that's a little bit more permanent that can go on and off all the time? So let's try that out.
Hi, how are y'all doing today? We are going to be winterizing our chicken coop because, well, winter is coming. So so I know that a lot of people out there, a lot of y'all maybe, winter showed up already a lot sooner than it was supposed to. So with that thought in mind, we don't want to wait any longer. We were actually supposed to already have this done, so we're going to try to get it done for you today, show you what we're doing. Please leave any comments below and let us know what you did to winterize your chicken coop.
Alright. Well, I guess since we're here, why don't we go ahead and get them something to eat so that they'll probably leave us alone.
Yeah, because they're going to be really noisy if we don't. Because, well, every time we step in here, they just assume it's food time.
Did you want to go get their toy?
I will get their toy. Have y'all seen these? They're great. We got it from Tractor Supply. We haven't made their playground yet, but we did end up buying them their treat ball. They love this thing.
And it's really easy to use. It's got a little rubber band thing in there, so you just grab into your bucket of, we just use the scratch and close it up, and as they peck at it, little stuff shakes out of it. Here, you don't want those little balls? Ah! Well, unless you throw it down too hard. Well, we got a pile right there to go to.
But they like the ball.
They do like the ball. Well, I'm not excited. Yeah, the first time giving it to them, it took them a while to figure it out. But it seems like every time they figure something out, that first time they're a little skittish. It takes them a little while to get to it. But as soon as they know what it is, they know what it is the next time, and they just go after it. So, if you haven't kind of guessed already what I'm trying to do here with my little short board, measuring out where the 2x4s are coming down from the rafters to make some little notch outs. You know, this piece is going to go with another piece, same width, to make like a bifold door is what my idea is, because you may have a cold spurt come through, gets to below freezing, next day it's 70-80 degrees. Weird weather, how it always happens. So we thought, instead of putting the plastic up and then all of a sudden next day or 2 days later or so, and then it gets all hot, then it's like you almost feel like you got to take all that plastic down because you're almost going to like be cooking your chickens. So we thought that this is hopefully going to be a pretty good little solution, and hopefully it works pretty well, and it's not really too complicated to do. It's just ripping you a couple of equal strips, putting some hinges on them, and with our design, you know, having to notch out, this is probably the more difficult part here, is just notching out our little spots where it's going to slide in between the 2x4s to go to the very top. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, but hopefully it's going to work right. It seems good on paper, you know. When I like to do this, I also like to use just a little tiny scroll blade, because it seems like it works a lot easier just to get in there, twist, and make your cut. Just make your straight cuts with your circular saw, and then I just use a little tiny scroll blade so I can get into the notch and just turn it real easy. Because if you use that little wider blade, you kind of got to curve into it, and then you got to come back and take out that little triangle part that you miss. Well, didn't go too far with that one.
Made a liar out of you.
Right? I didn't take the salt. Yeah.
Sure. So again, we're hoping this is going to work. I personally really hope it's going to work, since it was my idea. So stay tuned to the end. We're going to show you how it all kind of fits together, and how you put it up and take it down. And in the meantime, if you know anyone who's interested in homesteading, or
me. Oh, anyone else? Oh,
yeah, anyone else that's interested in homesteading, or the kinds of things that we're doing out here on our property and turning raw land into a thriving homestead, don't forget to subscribe, share the videos with them, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video, and we're gonna get this finished up.
So I've just got some little small cheap hinges. I believe they're a 2.5 inch width.
What it looks like.
So it looks like, from theory here going on, you're going to put one hinge kind of one way, and then the other hinge would go the opposite way on the outside, so that this can fold kind of inward, and then this one can fold backwards. At least that's what we're hoping. We'll find out here in a second.
No, it needs to come. Okay, so here it needs to come like this.
Yeah.
Because it needs to miss these.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So it needs.
It has to go, yeah, this way. So that way we won't have the crack, which will be nice. I think it'll work this way.
So it needs to go like this.
Okay, I thought you said it needs to fold into the building.
This is the roof.
That's the roof. This is the inside of the building.
This is the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
thought this was the outside.
I have to flip it over to put the hinges on. Now I got to
So this is the outside, so it's going to fold, and so this piece needs to fold towards me. Okay, so here in a second I'm going to show you how this works, but let's tell you what we learned.
Yes. it works, but not as well as it should work. I will tell you this now. I pretty much figured it out already, trying to think that an almost 8-foot piece would probably need 3 hinges. So it wouldn't probably need on this, but I'm using this that 1/2-inch plywood I had left over, and that's, it kind of, it's got a curve to it.
The minute you cut it, it just bows.
And when you cut it into little strips like this, it just kind of bows over, so it doesn't go as easy as it should. Now, I mean, it does go pretty decent.
Solid wood would be better.
So yes, I need to go to the mill and cut me some boards the right length I need to make, and that'll work on this a lot better.
And 3 hinges. So those are the 2 points.
Well, we don't know for sure. On the solid board with no bow, you mainly just need the 2 hinges.
I'm right here.
So what I did was I just took my board, marked out where my little rafters came down, and then you put 1 hinge on the inside hinge facing like you normally would, kind of like out where you see the hinges, and then the hinge that will attach to your building, you'll actually turn it the other way. So you'll have 1 hinge that flips in and the other hinge that flips that way too. And then a little handle also helps. So
Which we just got off of one of the cabinets in the old shack.
that we're going to tear out anyway. So it works pretty good to, fold up. It's just that I would like it to be a lot smoother, and knowing that this is all it's going to do is probably warp and curve in more. So,
And we're going to put, just like one of these little doohickeys here to just curve up and as a closure. But this allows us to open and close depending on Indian summer, oh my gosh, it's cold, and then, oh heck, it's hot again. And we don't have to worry about the chickens getting too hot or getting too cold because we haven't put the plastic up yet, or we've already put the plastic up. So this allows us to go back and forth.
and for the ends, I'll probably do plastic. So, I apologize for thinking that it was going to work, or okay,
It's my fault. It was my idea.
hoping it was going to work. No, I mean, it works perfect. It's just that using 1/2-inch plywood is not going to do the trick. All right, well, y'all have a good one. Be careful, be safe. Can't wait to see you next time. Later, guys.
See you next time.